Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever opened Microsoft Project and just instantly felt that wave of overwhelm, staring at all those menus, the ribbons, the endless blank grids, trust me, you are not alone. So today, we're going to demystify this workspace from the top down. We're taking a full spatial anatomical tour of the software so you can actually navigate it with total confidence. Let's get right into it.
Okay, here's our roadmap for today. 1. Mindset and file management. 2. Navigating the top menus. 3. Interoperability and project views. And 4. Details window and status bar.
Starting off with Section 1, Mindset and File Management.
Now, before we click a single button, we really need to get our mindset right. As our source material brilliantly points out, and I love this quote, do not keep in mind that you're learning a software, but you always focus on your business application. It's just so easy to get bogged down trying to memorize every single menu. But the key takeaway here is that this interface, it's literally just a tool. Your real focus should absolutely always be on solving actual business challenges, like building out a schedule or figuring out resource allocation. So what's really fascinating to me is the technical foundation of how MS Project actually handles your data. If you've ever used heavy enterprise tools like Primavera, well, you know they usually require this massive, complex database running in the background just to function. But Microsoft Project, the standalone version, is completely different. It's actually a flat file system. It is entirely document-based. And what that means is, every single time you create a new project, it's generating a totally separate standalone document right there on your hard drive. Because it works just like Word or Excel, a default project document is created the exact second you open the app. There's no database to spin up, no server to connect to. You just save it straight to your PC. You know the drill. Create a dedicated folder, hit the File menu, click Save to this PC, give it a descriptive name like Road Project, and boom, you're off and running. Just make a quick mental note of that .mp extension when you save. Whenever you see that extension, it's basically confirmation that your project is safely compartmentalized as its own standalone document, totally ready for you to start building. Moving right along to Section 2, Navigating the top menus. So right at the very top of your screen is the title bar. And yeah, while it obviously shows your file name, an MS Project, it actually pulls double duty. It acts as this dynamic indicator, constantly telling you exactly where you are inside the software's ecosystem. It's basically your GPS.
Drop down just below that and you hit the menu bar. Think of this as your core command center. You've got your familiar tabs, right? File, Help, the usual suspects. But they're sitting right next to these heavy-hitting project-specific tabs like Task, Resource, Report, Project, View, and Format. And here is where we really see how beautifully this software adapts to whatever you're doing. Just below that menu bar is the toolbar, or the ribbon, as most people call it. This is a highly dynamic space. If you click on the Task tab, that ribbon instantly populates with all your task-specific tools. But click over to Resource or Report, those task tools vanish completely, and they're instantly replaced by entirely new sets of tools perfectly tailored for resources or reporting. It's really slick. All right, Section 3, Interoperability and Project Views. I really want to pose a question here because this, honestly, gets to one of the biggest headaches for new users. Have you ever tried to do something simple, like maybe linking two activities, and found that the buttons you need are just completely missing? How do you actually know you're in the right view before you start working, so you don't accidentally scramble your data? Well, the fix is incredibly simple. Just look up at your anchor, the title bar. Like I mentioned a second ago, it changes dynamically. If you navigate into the Gantt Chart view, that title bar is going to explicitly say Gantt Chart Tool. If you move over to the network diagram, boom, it reads Network Diagram. Doing this quick visual check at the top of your screen guarantees you won't be trying to do, say, task-level work while you're accidentally stuck in a resource view. And that brings us to this absolutely crucial concept, interoperability. Because the modules in MS Project are so deeply interconnected, you literally have to be in the specific menu for your current task to even see the right tools. If you want to link activities together, you absolutely must ensure you're sitting in the Task menu. Need to make structural changes to your overall working calendar? You've got to be in the Project menu. So, aligning your view, your menu, and your toolbar, that is the ultimate secret to frustration-free navigation. Okay, let's look at the main workspace itself, which is typically called the view layout. The easiest way to understand this is to imagine your screen is essentially a split screen. Over on the left side, you've got your tabular data. This is your row-by-row table, all your text and numbers, activity lists, durations, start dates, the whole 9 yards. Then on the right side, that exact same data is visually translated into graphical data, which is usually plotted right across a timescale at the top.
MS Project gives you several variations of this split-screen setup. Sure, you've got the famous Gantt chart view with the classic bar charts, but you also have network diagrams, resource usage, and task usage views. And the cool part is, as you toggle between these, that tabular data on the left stays relatively stable, but the right side, it transforms completely to give you a totally fresh visual perspective on your project.
All right, our final stop, Section 4, Details Window and Status Bar.
Sometimes that main split-screen view just isn't quite enough, right? Like when you really need to drill down into the nitty-gritty granular info for one specific task. That is exactly where the Details window comes in. If you go up to the View menu and look all the way over to the extreme right side of the toolbar, you can click Details. When you do that, it actually splits your screen horizontally, and it opens up this brand new pane directly at the bottom.
I want you to notice the perfect macro to micro relationship happening here between the top and bottom windows. If you select just one specific activity row up in your overall project view, that bottom window instantly updates. It immediately gives you the localized details for that exact activity, often showing up as a task form. This is a massive time saver because it lets you tweak the absolute fine details of a single task without ever losing your view of the big picture project schedule up top. Finally, running along the very bottom edge of the entire software interface is the status bar. This thin little ribbon is basically your dashboard. It tells you instantly if your tasks are auto-scheduling or manually scheduling. It lets you know if you're in edit mode, and it also holds these incredibly handy quick view shortcut icons over on the right. Those let you jump between different views without having to constantly drag your mouse all the way back up to the main menu bar.
And there you have it. That is our complete anatomical tour of the Microsoft Project interface. By really understanding how that title bar, the dynamic toolbars, the split-screen views, and those detail windows all talk to each other, you are no longer just clicking around in the dark hoping for the best. You are entirely in control. So, bringing it all back to our instructor's core philosophy from the very beginning, now that you've mastered the spatial layout of this tool, what complex business applications will you streamline next? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy planning!
If you want to master Microsoft Project with practical construction examples, join the online professional certificate course of Onyx. Learn from industry experts and build job-ready planning skills. Limited seats available. Join now.